Modern business happens on big screens. Whether you are pitching investors, running a trade show booth, or briefing the executive board, your presentation is likely being projected onto massive wall-to-wall displays. Companies often spend a sizable budget producing a corporate profile film, but when they hit play on those monitors, the footage often looks soft, the edges blur, and the image can appear pixelated. In B2B marketing, visual clarity acts as a proxy for competence. If a highly innovative engineering firm presents themselves through a muddy, low-resolution video, the audience instinctively associates the visual quality with the company's own standards. The problem here usually has nothing to do with the camera operator's skill or the lighting on set. The video falls apart simply because the digital file lacks the necessary information to fill that physical screen space. Moving to 4K ensures a video file contains enough raw information to match the specific physical requirements of modern hardware. To understand why this happens, we have to look at the pixel count. For years, the industry standard for video has been Full HD, commonly known as 1080p. This diagram illustrates the difference between standard HD and 4K. A single 4K image holds 4 exact copies of a 1080p frame. When played on a standard laptop, the system compresses all this information to fit smaller dimensions, a process called downscaling. Because the display is pulling from a data-rich source, downscaling packs the pixels tightly together. This density smooths harsh color banding, sharpens edges around subjects, and filters visual noise. Even if viewers rely on an older, smaller monitor, the sheer data density of a 4K source file ensures playback remains flawlessly crisp. The most immediate benefit of capturing 4 times the data happens before the audience ever sees the video. It allows for a level of flexibility in post-production that is impossible with lower resolution footage. This wireframe represents a corporate interview captured in a single wide 4K shot. Excess resolution lets an editor digitally punch in for a medium high-definition shot. They can even isolate the face for a close-up, using that same original wide shot. You get the visual variety of a multiple camera setup while only needing one actual camera operator on set, which keeps the production budget efficient. This mathematical advantage becomes essential when you move onto a live manufacturing floor, where active assembly lines make calling for a retake nearly impossible. If a worker steps into the frame's edge, or the initial composition is too wide, editors can crop into the 4K master shot to isolate specific machine processes or safety protocols and salvage the footage. Capturing in 4K ensures a single, efficient take yields the specific angles and clarity needed to work across multiple formats and platforms. Corporate videos are long-term business assets. A company profile film is designed to run across marketing funnels, HR training modules, and investor relations campaigns for several years. As 4K playback becomes the absolute default standard for modern smart TVs, corporate boardroom screens, and YouTube streams, videos locked at standard high definition age rapidly. Choosing 4K today requires more processing power, but it preserves the value of the asset. It prevents the need to fund an entirely new production just a few years later as display technology continues to advance. Digital Studio has been driving this technical standard across the corporate landscape for nearly 2 decades. Operating since 2008, they bring over 18 years of specialized experience to the field, with a pan-India execution capability that spans over 500 delivered projects. They specialize in navigating complex environments, successfully executing cinematic 4K workflows inside live heavy engineering plants and active corporate offices without disrupting daily operations. Upgrading to 4K is about more than just sharper pixels. It is an investment in lasting credibility, ensuring your company's visual story remains as sharp and forward-looking as the business itself.